So yeah, I just got that dropped off, and I'll show you guys something. They have their own little airport out here. You see them little planes? That is so cool. Customer was very nice. She helped carry one case of water. I had 3, but it was okay. At least it wasn't going up stairs. There was a few houses back there that was on stilts, I guess you could call it. I was terrified. I knew I'd be calling the customer, and well, it was a young couple, and they had their 3 kids. I knew it had a kid in there somewhere because I seen the little Crocs, you know, with the little pin things in them. I don't know what you call them. My grandkids have got them. One does anime, so she's got a lot of Demon Slayer and stuff like that in it. And another one is Star Wars, so he has a lot of Star Wars. And then, of course, Mickey Mouse on the little one. They're cute. I buy the little things for their shoes all the time. But that's how I knew they had small children. That and the fact that they got a lot of granola bars and things like that, you know. And Jesus, I can't remember which way I turned to come in here. I guess I better figure this out real quick. I think I turned right. Yeah, this is where I always get confused. Nope, right.
Starting route down.
I turn right. That's all I needed to know. Which way here? Because other than this, I never got off this road the whole way.
In 1.3 miles, turn left onto US 98.
And the customer gave me a cash tip also. And she's like, do you come out this way often? I said, every Sunday. It's my Sunday drive. And she says, oh, okay. And then she told her husband, she comes out here every Sunday. So now I guess they're guaranteed to know that they're going to have at least one person doing Instacart out here on Sundays. Which I'm sure there's more. But, you know, I see things come up for Port St. Joe all the time. But it's picking up at the Family Dollar or the Dollar General Marketplace, something like that. Never Piggly Wiggly. I don't think Piggly Wiggly is in on the Instacart. But yeah, I see it all the time. But I'm not going to travel all the way over here and shop and then take them their stuff. Because it's like 35 miles from where I live to here.
Turn left onto US 98.
And it's as much as I would love, because they're really good customers out here. They tip really well. But if I lived out here, absolutely I would do it. But I don't live out here, so it is what it is. And that will stay up on the wall, Instacart's wall, for quite a few hours sometimes. And it'll go up in price. And I just feel really bad because I know there's a lot of people that are retired over here, and they have no way of getting stuff, or, you know, or single parents, single mothers. I've seen quite a few single mothers over here. There is a couple of apartments, and they're single mothers with kids, lots of kids. I delivered an Aldi's to one last week, and I think probably the only reason why I took it, because it didn't pay a whole lot, is because there was also 2 other orders that Instacart had with it. So it was actually 3 orders. And it was Aldi's and a pickup here at the Family Dollar. So, yeah, I did do that because, as Chuck always said, I was headed that way anyway. So I don't know if I've told you guys this or not, but whenever I started doing the gig economy about 2.5, 3 years ago. I was like, clueless. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start. Shoot, I couldn't even figure out the apps. And DoorDash, Shop and Pay, I still have problems with, because it'll get me to the point to where I print the labels. I put the labels on the bags, but then whenever it says to scan the barcode on the shelf that you put it on, and then the barcode on the bag, and how many goes in each part, you got ambient, and then the cooler, and then the freezer. DoorDash, it doesn't do it all the time. I've only had, in the 3 years I've been doing DoorDash, I've only been able to complete that on my own without DoorDash support one time. One time, that's it. And I thought I was doing something wrong. And I thought, okay, I got this. You just click on the bags after you get through. Nope, that is not the way it went. Yeah, I think I got the right way, right? I mean, it didn't. Okay, it tells them to yield. Kind of scared me. That's the only bad thing about delivering in a town that you're not familiar with. But as you see, it is not a big place here. So it's nice. But I thought I would get back on here and let you guys know that, hey, they have their own little airplanes and stuff, because, yeah, I kind of lucked out with that delivery. Cash tip plus the delivery that I got paid anyway for bringing it out here and shopping. It was worth it. Definitely it'll put gas in my tank. And it actually, on my mileage thing, it says I only used 22 miles from start to finish is how many miles of gas I am using. My car don't get bad gas. It gets, let me see. I gotta find that. 19.9 miles per gallon. That's not bad for an SUV. My average speed is 13 miles per hour. That's funny. I drive like a grandma. Okay. Dang, I forgot to stop and get me something to eat. Why didn't anybody remind me? Oh yeah, nobody's here. Shoot. Oh well, I might stop at a store anyway and get a bottle of water. See, we do have police out here. There's proof. Somebody got them. Oh no, and it's a grandma. What the heck did she do? That's crazy. That's just crazy. Wow. That kind of scares me too now. So yeah, I pulled over my grandma last Sunday. I'll pull you over next Sunday. They must be really bored. I don't know what the crime rate here is in Port St. Joe or Mexico Beach even, but I'm sure it's real low. Talk about sheltered lives. And since I found out they had an airport there, that's a plus. And most of those homes did have swimming pools, so, get everything delivered. You never have to leave your home. And a lot of those people, when they're younger, they work from home or they're big shots in the Air Force. Now I see why my ex-husband calls busted tires alligators, because it actually looked like an alligator back there. It was just part of the tread on the tire. You see what bridge we are going back over. The one separating Mexico Beach and Port St. Joe. Port St. Joe is an old town. But look at that water there. I mean, it's got seaweed on the beach, yes, but got to be careful with the seaweed because there's crabs that live in the seaweed. I found that out. My kids used to throw seaweed at me whenever I take them to the beach, and there's a little crab just like clamped on to my arm and would not let go. Now, I did learn my lesson about wearing swim shoes. We do wear swim shoes. One, the sand is hot, and two, you know, there's flounder and stuff on the bottom of the water, crabs, and it is their home. Like I said about the sharks, it is their home. I prefer not to get my feet pinched. I've known people lose their little toes over that. So yeah, we lived here about 2 years, and I'm like, swim shoes. Yeah. Whoever invented those is making a fortune. Carpet country. That is one thing I do not like here on the beach. I mean, you got that sand no matter where you go. Somebody's yard, our yard has sand. At our apartment, it's sand. They put dirt on it and tried to plant grass, and it goes to a certain extent, but then it'll stop, and you know, you just don't want a bunch of sand in your carpet. It is hard to get it out. So I am not a carpet person. I'd rather have the wood floors. Not a big fan of tile floors either because they're slippery. But I'm gonna let you go. Thank you. Bye.